He's played 6 games this season, and he sat out
Still playing
31.
Warzone.
Literally, yeah, that's all he do, bro.
He's
Is play
just sitting there
Warzone.
playing Call of Duty.
He's playing Warzone, smoking weed. God damn it, Ben Simmons. You just
I
like
could do
us.
that.
He really is just like us. I can be Ben Simmons. We are Ben Simmons already. We are Ben Simmons. Welcome back to Two for a Dollar. My name's Tyler.
I'm Matt. What's good, people?
How we doing today? Oh, it's January 11th.
Sir.
111. Angel number. You know me out here.
220 or 2024, man.
Yeah,
I say
2024.
224.
New year. We hope y'all having a good start of your year. I've been alright so far. I mean, I started out the year with COVID. Not too good, but it's whatever. We pushing through. We getting better.
Yeah, sometimes January's be a slow start, but
Yeah,
gotta
we
push
just
through it.
gotta
Springtime coming up soon, baby.
Yeah, gotta get the feel of the year. You know, it's Kobe year, so we getting right to it. You know, got a lot of basketball news going on recently. We got the trade deadline coming up and all of that. Some free agent deals
Yeah,
happening.
that should be interesting.
A lot of talks and trades and stuff like that. So it's been fun. I know there's been some injuries and stuff too that's been happening. Some surprising ones too. Not gonna lie to you. I guess we'll start off.
For sure.
We'll start off with that. I know we were talking about
just as it was looking up and up.
Yeah, right. Right.
Just as it was looking up and up, man.
Past 2 podcasts, we over here talking about the Grizzlies might be able to make a little run. They got their man back, and they look all right. Bam,
Yeah,
just like that,
him, sure.
He's having season-ending surgery.
Out for the season.
Yeah.
And the Grizz are on a 3-game win streak, but yeah, they just lost him and Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
So it's probably just gonna have to be a.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tank season.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even read their statement from what happened, and they're saying that he got hurt during like a training session on a Saturday. Like it wasn't that. Like that sucks. Just at practice, he got hurt too. Damn. But yeah, he tore what was he? He tore a labrum in his shoulder and having season-ending surgery. That sucks for them too because they were really starting to look up.
Yeah, Memphis was just starting to come back. Yeah, they were just starting to come back and start looking good. But
yeah, and then you said Marcus Smart too. Yeah, Marcus Smart. Just today, they just announced that he's going to be out 6 weeks with a severe right ring finger injury. So I mean, there's just their backcourt is just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's chopped. Like I said, this year might be a little tank season. Hopefully, maybe they can get some draft picks for next year and add another great piece to the team. Because I mean, they're missing. Who else are they missing? Like
Steven Adams,
too, right? Steven Adams. Well,
yeah, he got hurt in the beginning of the season too. So I mean, they've been that injury bug has been there all year.
They're
man.
down.
Like they started the season losing
Steven
Adams.
Last year, they're not the same team.
Yeah, Josh started with the suspension, then he was battling a little bit of injuries here and there, and then bam, now he's out for the season. Marcus Smart was battling injuries. Derrick Rose was battling injuries. They've had that injury bug. I mean, just like the Heat this year too. I really think the whole league has been battling that injury bug because the Suns have been battling it too. Like, it's been bad. I don't know. It's been bad this year.
There have been a bunch of teams that have been getting hit with it.
I don't know what it is. Is the weather or something? I don't know. Everybody took like a year off. Everybody's just
that's just
we're not training that hard. I don't know what's going on. Everybody getting hurt this year.
People bound to get injured. No, it is freaky. Like it's always just weird. It's like always like within it seems like the same like week or like
and it's just a bunch of people. Because then, not on the Grizzlies side,
always, but
Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton just went down the other day with a
Oh, that
scary
was
little.
bad
That was a
too. He did
scary
a
injury.
full, yeah, they full split.
Yeah, that was scary. He
Did
had to
not
get
look
helped off
good.
the court. He has a grade one left hamstring strain. Um, he's gonna get an MRI. What is that? Today? No, he got an MRI on Tuesday. Sorry, and then uh, they're gonna reevaluate him in 2 weeks. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. They said there's relief that he avoided serious injury, so it wasn't. It's not as bad as they
Oh yeah,
expected it
for
to
sure.
be.
But yeah, that. Oh yeah, no, that definitely was. That was a
No, yeah,
bad,
I remember.
bad.
I saw the clip from that. That was bad, and I saw just watching him getting carried off the court like that. Like that was you could tell that it wasn't good at
I could
all.
like feel it.
No, yeah,
That would hurt so bad.
that was definitely a
But
scary
hopefully,
one
speedy recovery for him.
for
Speedy
sure.
recovery for Ja.
For sure, speedy recovery for all of them. Marcus Smart, I hate to see these guys
For
going
sure.
down. I mean, injuries are never fun.
Especially in important parts of the season too. Like
Yeah,
we're
right.
still
Like
in
we're
the
getting into the thick of
beginning.
it. Like it's really still like the trade
Yeah.
deadline's coming up, All Stars coming up. Like about to be like we're getting to playoff time a little bit here. Like
And now the East is looking a lot more interesting now too. There's a
oh,
lot of teams with reciprocating
it looks like
like they
fun.
all got the same
I
record.
love it. Yeah, I know. I
So
mean, I'm
both
looking.
sides are looking kind of
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The Cavs, the Heat, the
looking. It's
Magic,
interesting.
all of 21 wins. The Heat and the Magic both have 16 losses. The Cavs have 15. The Pacers and the Knicks are 22 and 15, so they're right there. Like they pretty much have the same record. They're all pretty right
The
there
bottom
battling for the
two of each
four.
conference is they're done, but
Hilarious. Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
yeah,
Um, I mean, on the Spurs, I mean, you want to talk about those bottom two teams? You can talk about the Spurs real quick. With all the
yeah.
trade
Let's talk about
deadlines and
West
everything,
Coast.
uh, the trade deadline and all that stuff coming up. Supposedly Dejounte Murray is available for the Atlanta Hawks, and one of the teams that is interested in him is
It'd
the
be a
San
really good
Antonio
playmaker for
Spurs.
them. Yeah, that team where he was before.
Yeah, apparently they have their eye on him to come back. Um, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, they definitely have a solid little squad
He'd be a
over
good
there.
playmaker for them.
That's what I'm saying. He's definitely a really good facilitator, and like you got Devin Vassell over there. He's been hooping. Obviously got Wemby.
Yeah,
Like
Vassell's been great.
they could definitely. And I mean, Trey Jones isn't bad, but I mean, he definitely needs to improve a little bit more. So like you could have him coming off the bench, coming behind Dejounte, and like learning
Yeah,
from
there's definitely
him.
some pieces that don't quite fit with Wemby just because of what their play style or whatever. But
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Another team. Speaking of Dejounte
I've
Murray,
seen a lot of open.
um,
Yeah, what
another
you see.
team interested in him is the Golden State Warriors as well, which I'd be an interesting little piece over
That has
there.
me wondering. Do they get rid of CP3 already? I think they believe in CP3
That's
off
a
and especially off
possibility.
the bench, but
Well, I mean, yeah, off the bench
I
for
don't
sure.
know.
But yeah, I mean, now him dealing with the injury and everything. Um,
And their squad,
oh yeah, him
I
and the
mean,
injury
you
too. I
said
forgot about
earlier,
that. Yeah, shout out to he just had
and
surgery,
also
so
something with the trade deadline.
yeah, I did see. I'm pulling over right here. So the Warriors. I guess I don't know if the Warriors announced it or not or whatever. Obviously, Shams. He's the insider in the
Yeah,
NBA and
Shams
all
always
of
got the
that.
inside. Yeah,
Um, on his show, Run It Back. Today, they he gave some insight on the Warriors and everything. Supposedly, everybody's available except for Steph Curry. Um, that's including Klay Thompson, Draymond, all of that. Everybody except for
yeah.
Steph is available.
Even Wiggins. Yeah.
And then, um,
All right. The way keep going, keep going.
oh, and then they
I'll
also
give my
said
input
that.
afterwards.
Well, then he also said that there's no sign of a deal in place to re-sign Steve Kerr, which means I really think that this is like the end of the Golden State dynasty that they had. That team there, like I think this is it. I don't know if they move on from Steve Kerr. Maybe they like obviously him and Steph like they have that relationship. I could see him keeping him around
Keep him
and
as like the offensive coordinator, maybe, and like
yeah,
a
something like
different head
that.
coach.
Some keep him in the reins and stuff like around the team and whatnot. But
That could be
Yeah,
interesting.
I think this is the end of the Warriors as we know it. I mean, from what I'm hearing, like they're trying
It's
to
a big
make
if,
moves.
but
I know they're talking about.
yeah,
Saw that they were talking about trying to get Pascal Siakam because he's been available for the Raptors. I think they wanted Jonathan Kuminga in return, part of the deal, but they weren't. They didn't want to give him up. But now I guess maybe everybody's available now, so maybe they'll talk about it.
yeah, they're probably just trying to figure out what pieces they have to get rid of and who they get, I guess. But I
It's
don't know. The
interesting,
Warriors,
man.
as I see it, I definitely don't. I just the way I feel like they want to get. They're trying to get like 6 rings, or that's the way I see it. But so I don't think they're going to get rid of Steph. Obviously not Steph, but or Clay or Draymond, because I think Steve Kerr, unless they get rid of Steve Kerr, because then
I don't think they
they
do
might
it
get rid
this
of Draymond
season,
and Clay.
but I don't know when his contract is up. And if his contract's up this year, I could see him just like I could see them being
And
like,
see,
"Nah,
that's a
this is
problem. A
it."
lot of these, yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of like no one will want to match the contracts.
If he's not
So
coaching the Warriors, he's
I don't know.
retiring. I don't believe him. I don't believe he goes to coach
Yeah,
anywhere
I don't
else.
see him going to another two.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Steve Kerr retires, and I
Yeah,
don't.
but like the core three, I that's always been there. I think, and I even think they would keep Wiggins, but I could see them getting rid of a few pieces. Gary Payton, I feel like is off the table. I feel like they want him too because they like
He's
him
a
as a
solid little
perimeter
piece over
defender, and
there.
he's yeah, and he's proven himself like on defense, and he's a little reliable like lob threat occasionally. We've seen some bodies he's caught,
That's for
but
sure. Uh,
yeah, I don't know. It is interesting that they would even say that though, because they're obviously trying to put it out there. Like we like if you
there's moves to
give
be
us some
made. I mean,
pieces, we
there's a lot of big
yeah.
names out there. That's the problem that are like available. Like there's obviously Dejounte Murray, Pascal Siakam,
And there's a lot of
the
underrated
King.
guys too,
Well, I'm looking right here.
who are on bad
The
teams.
Kings. The Kings
Talk to me.
made Harrison Barnes, Kevin Herter, and Davion Mitchell available. So it's like they go make a deal with them, get Harrison Barnes back. He was a big piece for them winning championships. Like Kevin Herter's not a bad piece. He's a shooter. Davion Mitchell's a great defender. Like they could use him on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's a great young defender. I
There's a
just
lot of
wonder
teams
though.
over there. Buddy Hield's on the
I wonder
trading
if they
block for the
mostly want a bunch of
Pacers.
young guys
Like
at this point.
it all depends on what they're trying to do. If they're really trying to go for 6 rings,
Yeah,
it all depends. But yeah, I mean, they could be
yeah, I
trying to
don't
go for
know.
the younger. They could be trying to go on the
I
younger
could see.
end.
I only say 6 rings because of Steve Kerr. He's on the Bulls, so I think he wants to like coach a
I
team
mean,
to
yeah, that'd
get
be.
6 rings.
I could
Like
see that.
obviously, it's not 2 3 peats, but 6 rings is 6 rings.
Yeah, no, I could see that for sure. Him wanting that. Um, I don't
We
know. It's
got four as
interesting,
it
man.
is. So,
It's interesting.
yeah, no, it is really really
There's so many
interesting because
pieces out there for them to
the
get.
Warriors have a bunch of good role player, like great role
That's the
players.
thing too.
Really, I
There's a
mean.
lot they could offer.
Kaminga would fit on a lot of teams. Wiggins would fit on a lot of
Exactly.
teams. I mean,
They have
as
pieces to
much as
offer.
Draymond wants to be in the MMA, Draymond would fit on a bunch of different. You put him on a squad with a bunch of shooters, he would
He
work.
could.
He would find the open man every single time
He could.
with his play style.
I mean, who knows what he's gonna do? Obviously, we
Clay,
saw
I don't
we.
want to say Clay could be on a bunch of different teams because
It's
he's a
possible, but I
really
don't see
streaky
him going
shooter,
anywhere
and I think
else.
he's just
I don't see him.
no, yeah, I
It's.
don't either.
I
Splash
couldn't picture
Brothers,
it. Yeah, I couldn't picture it. Um.
it'd be so weird.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's my piece on the
That'd be
Warriors.
weird. Um. Real quick before we get off the Warriors, I just want to talk about Draymond's podcast. Just, I know that was came out recently, first one
Yeah.
since he's been suspended and all that. He's obviously been going. He said in there he's going through therapy. He sat in his man cave for like 2 days and really thought about a lot of stuff and whatnot. Um, my biggest piece from it, I thought that was. He said a lot in there. I know he said the Steve Kerr thing where they like sat down and cried together and all that. That was kind of funny. Um, the big the my
That'd be up on Twitter.
the thing I took away from it was when he had his conversation with Adam Silver, and he told him that this was too much for him and he was gonna retire. And Adam Silver essentially told him like, "Nah, you're not doing that." So I think I thought that was
You better
hilarious.
reevaluate. You better get your head on straight, partner.
Yeah, he like
That's what absolutely said.
Adam Silver said, "Bro, you bugging." You need to just calm down a little bit, and you're gonna be you can
So you're
come
on
back.
one of the highest market franchises like ever. You better get your head on straight on.
Um, but yeah, I
No,
just
yeah, but
obviously prayers out for Draymond. I hope he gets everything straightened out. And I don't think he's an iron in return.
I would like to see him at his full potential. Like, and I want to see him stop playing what I consider dirty
Well,
basketball. He's really just
he
playing
said he's gonna stop
with
the
such
antics.
aggression. It's like that's the way to hoop.
He
He plays with just too much, like really what I said, aggression. Like he's just like it seems like he's always angry. And if you even like put, I mean, when Yusuf, all he did was just kind of like put a hand up on his waist, and then Draymond's fucking
yeah, no, I hear you.
throwing and shit around. Like it's like you got to be able to handle some like contact and stuff. You almost have to. You have to embrace it. Like that's the part of the sport. Like to
Yeah,
draw fouls and block
especially at
like
his position too. I hear you.
charges and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I
So
definitely hear what you're saying.
got to embrace the physical side and not be so physical in return. Like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hope he gets it all straightened out, and I mean, we'll see what happens with that Warriors team. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I don't know what they got.
they're
I
interesting
don't know
this
what
year.
I don't
Never
know what
would
they
have
have
guessed they'd
planned.
be. What are they? They are 12th. Yeah, 12th in the West.
Yeah,
And I would have never guessed them to be there. Maybe in the middle, I would have.
I mean, they're still
Is
not
what it
too
is.
far off of like making a play and run or something. But
Well,
yeah,
actually,
that's it. Don't it,
I forgot. Last night they played the Pelicans, and they got whooped by the Pels.
oh yeah, no, they're
It was
not.
bad.
They haven't
One
looked too good
forty
right
one
now.
to 105.
Nah, I think the other night Steph Curry. I think Steph the other night literally like I think he had like 9 points or something. And was like 2 for 18 or some crazy shit. It was like 0 for 9 from three. Like he's not looking right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he just doesn't have the good supporting cast right now. He's
yeah, no,
bad.
they hope they all get that figured out. And we'll see what happens
12th in the West.
with their trades and
Pels,
stuff.
6th in the West.
Yeah,
Never thought I would see that.
I mean, maybe that's why everybody's available. They realize they need to make some moves. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see
Oh,
what
no,
happens.
for sure. For sure they do.
Um, and what else we got here? Oh, yesterday Kawhi signed a extension with the Clippers. Congratulations to him. It was a little surprising,
Oh
but
yeah, for
not too
sure.
surprising. I mean,
I mean,
I
this
don't really see
year
him going
he's
anywhere
came
else.
back off all that injury stuff. There was just like a bunch of years where he was out from for whatever and just all these different injuries. But this season so far he's averaging about 25 points off of 51% from the field and 43% from three. So he's been hooping. He's been hooping this season.
Yeah, that's for sure. He definitely has been hooping, and I mean that
All
team's
three of
definitely
them
been figuring
really,
it
their
out.
big three looking good.
Yeah,
I
James
mean, you
Harden's
got
been figuring it
PG.
out.
PG's almost averaging 24, 41% from three. And that's really good for PG. Like
Yeah,
keep shooting the threes, man. And Harden's 17 and eight, about almost 8.5 assists per game. So
yeah. No,
that's what you want to see from that squad.
they definitely been figuring it out a little bit over there in the West. I think
Yeah,
they're
for
kind of starting to
sure.
figure
Because
out that
now,
lineup with like Russ coming off the bench and everything too. So
yeah, definitely. Because now they're fourth in the West, and you know the West is a fucking
yeah,
is a gunfight over there.
it's a tough
You gotta have
conference.
some gun power.
It's definitely a tough conference. Um, yeah, it's nice to see. I'm glad that they're figuring it out. And when they have the pieces, like we thought, like they're doing what we
Yeah,
expected
they're
them to
doing
do
what they
once
should
they
be
got
doing.
James Harden. Yeah, exactly. Once you got James Harden, we expected them to go out there and start cooking. So I'm glad to see that they're
Yeah,
doing it for sure. Um, what else we got? You want to talk? You want to talk some Heat news?
what happened?
You want to talk some Heat news?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Talk about
all right. Well, first off,
some big stuff.
um, I just want to give a shout out to two players on the G League team from the Heat. Uh, the other day, Alanis Williams had 55, 8, and 7, which is just like ridiculous. And then Cole Swider,
It
who's
was
Duncan
nuts.
Robinson 2.0. He's just developing in the G League right now. He had 37, 12
Yeah,
rebounds, and 7 threes. So
nice.
shout out to them boys over there hooping.
The Heat always pick those guys who just like
Oh,
are like underrated as hell, but
I love it.
they're pure
I'm
hoopers.
pretty sure our G League team's undefeated right now, also. So shout out to them boys. They've been hooping. Um, I know Cole Swider was on the. I think he's on a 2-way contract, so I think he does. He has played a little bit with the Heat this season. Hopefully we get him over there. And he come hoop like that for us. Um, but yeah, and then on the Heat news, Jaime Jaquez, his rookie season is being invited to the dunk contest. So shout out to him. I know he won the dunk contest back in high school. I think it was a Ball His Life All American dunk contest that he won. I remember. I know I watched
He can
that.
throw down.
No, yeah, he got a
Hamakis is
little
actually
bag.
really athletic.
I'm kind of torn because I love Mac McClung, and knowing that him and Jaime are gonna be going at it, I don't know who I want to win.
I wonder what Helmet
But
gonna pull out of his bag.
he
Cause
do
I know
he. Hey, I'm not
he could
going.
do a little something,
He
but
he
I've
got
seen
a
him throw
dunk
down a
contest
few
bag.
like 360 windmills and
He got a
stuff.
dunk
Like
contest
I've
bag.
seen a few.
I saw
And
the
this
high
is
school
before
one.
his long hair too, so
Oh
this
yeah,
is
no,
like yeah,
he had like a Justin Bieber like buzz cut like back then, like with the spiked up with the buzz on.
really.
Yeah, no, it was different Jaime back then. That's when Jaime was getting all the ladies. But yeah, shout out to him for getting invited his rookie year. Hopefully he pulls something out.
It's
Put on for
fine.
the Heat. For the
He's been
Heat,
hooping though. He really has been.
he he
His
been
play
making his
style fits perfect for them too.
he been making his case for rookie of the year. I'm not gonna hold you. I really enjoy. I mean, there's only really 3 right now in the running. It's him, Wemby, and Chet. So it's nice to see that he's battling for us. Um, he
So
reminds me a lot of Jimmy too, which is a weird. It's just like a younger version of Jimmy, and I love it.
there's a lot of I love that comparison because it actually is very like true, and a lot of people have been seeing it. And now they do
Dude, yeah, and
commercials
it's
together too, which is
bro, yeah,
have
that's
you
what
seen those
I'm.
commercials? They
Yeah,
like mixing
yeah. No, there was
mixing the
another
tea,
one. They
man,
got a couple of them that I've seen out, but
just like Sensei.
this man. Yeah, Jimmy. Hopefully Jimmy come back soon. I know he's been battling injuries and whatnot, but I mean he's been out for like half the season, and he's 4th on the front court All Star list, which is hilarious. Like he's got 1 million votes, so he's he barely played, which is hilarious. Um,
I saw what he did last on the postseason, man.
fact, and that's a fact. That's a fact. That's when we need him for. We need him for the postseason. Our team gonna carry us to the postseason, and then he gonna come out and be like, "Ha, you forgot about me." Um,
I'm gonna drop 40.
facts. And then last thing on the Heat news, Eric Spoelstra, longtime coach,
Shout out to Spa.
signs a contract
Uh,
extension for 8 years, $120 million. So shout out to my
yeah, I mean,
man's.
one of the best, if not the best coach in the NBA, so he
Um,
deserves it.
that's for sure. You know what I think is hilarious about this signing? The
I think I know what you're going to say. I think I saw this on Twitter.
yeah, I think
Talk to
I
me
might
about
have sent it to you, but the Heat decided to wait until he finalized his divorce to sign him to this contract
that's exactly
extension.
what I thought.
Yeah, they waited so that she
W
couldn't
W
take none of the
culture.
money. Yeah, she couldn't take none of the money. He ain't got to use it on the legal fees, none of that. And they said, "Here you go. Congratulations, you got divorced. Here's $120 million,
I
buddy."
ain't never doing that thing again.
Nah,
That whole
yeah,
marriage deal, no sir.
facts. Nah, yeah,
Suppose
but
like I'm a free man now.
shout out to my man Spo. Obviously, I want to be a coach one
Like I said,
day,
he
and
deserves it.
he's one of the coaches I would model myself after for sure. He's a great coach. One of the best coaches I've ever witnessed.
He knows
Um,
who. He knows how to play. He knows how to get his defense.
and he
He
knows
knows
how
how
to
to
grind
inspire the
too.
boys.
I mean, he started back in.
Yeah.
I saw there was a post today. He started back in 1997 as the Miami Heat video
Yeah.
coordinator, and then upgraded from there
Yeah.
to like an assistant coach to a scout and then eventually became the head coach.
Yeah, he's been
And
around for a
you
big
see where
minute.
he's at now. Man's making bread. He got championships. Like he's one of the best coaches ever. So yeah, shout out to my man Spo. Um, I did see LeBron congratulated him, and then some like Heat page put a Photoshop of LeBron standing with, it was like Tyler
It's like
Hero,
a yeah.
Jaime. Yeah, it was like Tyler, Jaime,
Oh, no.
Jimmy, Bam Adebayo, and he was like, he said you could come back and join us.
Nah, I hear you. Yeah, I didn't see that. No, that's funny.
It looked kind of a nice picture. I kind of like it. It don't look bad. LeBron look kind of nice in that Heat jersey still.
LeBron's like, I actually wouldn't mind going back to Miami Beach.
Hey, he won't come back. You know, we got Jaime,
So
Tyler,
LA is getting a little
Duncan,
overpopulated. You know what I'm saying?
Bam on Bam, great young superstar. Jimmy's still there. What you want, LeBron? You can do whatever you want. You
LeBron again.
come
I
on.
decided to take my talents to South Beach.
And I'm gonna run outside butt naked when he announces that. I'm gonna be running around the streets
I'm
screaming. I'm gonna go get my Heat jersey, my LeBron. I got the LeBron Heat jersey in the drawer. I'm break that bitch out. I'm put that bitch on. I'm be running around the streets, screaming at the top of my lungs. LeBron's back.
Remind me to not be. Remind me not to be there that day.
Like, oh my God, LeBron's back.
Oh,
But yeah, that's all I got for the Heat news.
true.
And then I don't have much else. Only other thing I had was Adam Silver had a little interview today. They got the NBA Paris stuff going on, and they asked him.
Going on right now, actually.
Yeah, they got games going on weird times, all random times sometimes.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's what I'm saying. But they were talking about, somebody asked him about the in-season tournament and like what they planned for that and whatever and stuff like that. So he said that I guess they had a meeting a few days ago. There was like talks a lot, like how to improve it and whatnot. I don't remember, I forget what he exactly said. I smoke weed, I get high sometimes. But uh the one thing I did take
Don't
away
do
from
drugs,
it,
kids.
the one thing I did take away from it was that he said they talked about on how they could change the courts. And that's all I care
Talking
about.
about in season.
Yeah, for the in-season tournament. He's talking about how they could change.
Yeah.
They had a whole meeting on how they could improve it
Absolutely,
and whatever.
please.
And he said that's one of the things they talked about was how they could change the courts. And I said, oh, I
It was
started
perfect.
clapping.
It was perfect. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It brought
besides the
competitiveness. It was great. Like everybody really was like into it.
beginning of the season too. Like,
Yeah, like it
that's
gives you
what's really
something
nice
to
about
watch,
it.
like right in the beginning of the year. And then those courts,
people
you
were
just
watching.
turn the
Some
TV
people were
on and it was like, what
watching
the
some
fuck is
games.
this?
Like, I don't even know. Yeah, that was a good. It was definitely. It was a W idea.
Yeah, it was definitely a good idea
What's
for
up,
sure.
Adam Silver?
I know, he's been cooking low key. There's definitely some decisions he's been making recently. I'm gonna just give Adam Silver his flowers right now. As much as like there's a lot of things you can tell already that they're doing for money purposes. Obviously in this type of day and age that we're in, that's what you kind of have to do. You gotta, everybody wants their money.
Yeah, it's all market at the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah, and everybody knows that pretty much in the NBA. This is a business. They want their money. But yeah, I gotta give him his flowers because he really is trying to grow the game as much as he possibly can, trying to take it global, do all that kind of stuff, and then like really trying to, like with the All-Star game coming back this season, like really trying to bring it like East West, like make it the
Yeah, that's what I
4-day
was about to say.
thing, like yeah, like really trying to make the 3-point contest matter, the dunk contest matter, like I like bringing
The
it
dunk
all
contest
back,
last year
like
was live, and I mean, like a lot of it was because of Mac McClung. That boy was throwing down
facts.
some crazy
But
stuff.
yeah, like you really like
But no, I mean,
he's doing a great
he's
job
been
right
good.
now. Yeah,
He has been.
he's doing a great job really trying to bring the NBA back to what the NBA was and like make people care about it again and really grow the game for the better of like the world. So yeah, I mean, shout out to
I
Adam
said
Silver
better
for
myself,
sure.
my friend.
I really, I'm not gonna lie to you. When he took over after David Stern passed, I didn't like him in the beginning. but he's definitely grown on me, and I really feel like he's learned a lot, and he's become a really good commissioner. Um, so yeah, I just want to say shout out to him. Um, Continue to grow the game.
Sure.
The one, and now to transition on that, uh, the one thing I'm not sure if I do like or not yet is the fact that
Okay.
uh they're talking about extending the draft to 2 days and making the first round one day and then the second round another day. I don't know if that's really necessary. There is only like we only have 2 rounds. It's not like that takes the long like it don't ever take that long. There's just all that
I
is
feel
one of those money
you
things
almost
that
just
you're
get it
just
out of the
like,
way.
yeah, exactly. Like this is one of those things that you're just like, yeah, no, you want money. Um, but I
Yeah,
mean, we'll
I don't
see.
know.
I think they're
It
gonna
is
talk
a
about
little.
doing.
This seems a little weird,
I
but
think
putting
they're
it in
doing
there.
it this year because I think they're working on signing. Yeah, they're working on signing off on it right
Yeah,
now. So I think they're gonna be doing it this season.
yeah, I hear you.
So I guess we'll see how it goes. But I don't know. It's just we just need the
So,
one day. Just let's get the. I just want the draft to be done for us so I can see where the teams, where the peoples is at, and then I want training camp to start so we can get right into the pre. I want to see summer league and preseason. I mean summer league. Summer league
yeah,
my
I
favorite.
hear you.
That's what I like. That's what I love. Summer league.
I love summer league. Summer
Summer
league is
league
fun.
is some.
That's
We
around
was
when I'm
reporting on
always
summer
hooping the
league.
hardest too.
Yeah, when I we was
I'm out
reporting
there
on
every
summer
day
league
hooping
too.
in the
That
summer.
was
So
summer league fun. I love summer league. Um, but I mean, I guess 2 days not is not whatever. It's only another day. But I mean, I guess that gives more light and shine to be able to give
I
for
hear what
those
you're
second
saying.
round
Yeah.
players. Because like after the first round, people usually turn it off and whatnot. So now this like gives like the
Oh yeah,
second round
mostly it's like
players and
after like the
whatever. Like
15th pick they'll stop.
yeah, exactly. See, I mean now like maybe it's a good thing because then like those second round guys, they know they're gonna be second rounders. They don't got to show up the first day. And they could come the second day and
I
then
hear what
like
you're
be able to
saying.
walk the stage and whatnot, get the like experience and all of that. Maybe it'll be a good thing. Maybe it'll be a good thing. But we'll see. We'll
I hear
see.
you. I hear you.
Um, but yeah, that's all I got. I don't know if you got anything else.
Yeah, I got a couple things. The Knicks are on a 5 game winning streak. So I just want to say, I mean, they've been hooping. Jalen Brunson has been going crazy.
Well, yeah, I did
And
see.
but also, what? How do you feel about OG Anunoby? You
He's
like
been
him?
hooping
I
for
feel like he's
them.
a good piece.
Yeah, I think that he's
Yeah.
happier over there, and I think he fits over there pretty well. I know he's been hooping over there for sure.
No, he does for sure. A 3 and D type of player. I think he's definitely a good fit.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely
And
think they won that trade over there for sure.
oh yeah, and no, they've been. I mean, fifth in the East right now. So I mean, they're on a 5 game win streak. Keep it going. Hopefully, maybe they'll see where they go.
Yeah, no, they've been hooping for sure. I definitely been seeing a lot of Jalen Brunson stuff, and like after the trade, I know I've been seeing a lot of OG and Anunoby. Like he's been, he
Oh,
definitely
he's good. He
fits
good.
over
He's good.
there.
He fits over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Wimby. Wimby got his first career triple double. He's the youngest center to get this.
Okay, okay,
Pretty
I see
sweet.
you. I see you. Yeah, I know.
And
I
six
watched this
six
game
and
the other
30
night.
record, but he's still hooping. Always comes consistent. Like he's always hooping.
What was it? Yeah, no, he definitely has been. He's
It's
been
not
consistent for
translating to
sure.
wins, but
What was it the other night? I know I watched him play on his birth. This what was his 20th birthday, I think it was, when they played against Giannis. That was a little
yeah.
battle. That was definitely a little battle for sure. That was game. That
Oh,
game
he
was
got
entertaining.
especially against superstars. He comes like with something to prove. Like so, you gotta love that. He's got a competitive edge to him.
Yeah, I mean he had 27 and 9 that night. But I mean, Giannis had 44, 14 and 7. Giannis was hooping. Giannis was going crazy that night.
Yeah, little to some. Yeah, sometimes you get this little to do to stop. Be honest,
Yeah, no,
but
for sure. But yeah, I mean, they did ask you like after that game. Giannis said
they love.
like, Wemby's a great player. Like he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
he's
like
like he.
a huge
But I
like.
love how he's like he's not 7'3". He's seven
No,
four to
yeah,
seven
no,
five.
100. That's funny. Um, but yeah,
It is way longer.
it's cool to see like Giannis is giving him praise and everything. Um, they were definitely out there battling. That was a nice
No
game to
doubt.
watch. I'm glad to see that he's
And
starting to
not
figure
only
it out a
that, like
little
he's
bit.
not like I really thought his like scoring was not really going to translate in the NBA.
Yeah,
He's like He's legitimate. Like he's scoring is just like natural. Like he
No,
wants to
yeah,
go out and score the
he
ball.
figured that out for
And
sure.
he's really good shot blocker. So give him a couple more years, he's gonna put on some weight. You know, that
That's the thing
Spurs might
too.
be an up and coming threat.
When I was
And they're
watching
gonna
that
get a draft
game,
pick or two this year.
when they played against Giannis, the announcers were saying it a lot. It reminds them of what Giannis was his rookie
Of a
year.
young Giannis.
He's like
Yeah,
scrawny, doesn't have the muscle yet, but the fact that he's out there doing what
yeah.
he's doing now, and he's like scrawny like that, Giannis
He's
wasn't
just gonna
doing that
keep
his rookie
working.
year. Yeah, Giannis wasn't hooping
Yeah.
like this
Oh
his
yeah, no,
rookie
yeah.
year.
Giannis was more of a shooter actually. Giannis actually had a pretty good three ball, weirdly enough.
So then, yeah, it's like you think about what Giannis is now after being in the league for a couple years. It's
Oh yeah.
you just think about what Wemby
He's
can
worked
do
his
once
body
he's
like
put muscle
crazy.
on and everything. Like if he really just starts
Bro.
working like how Giannis did and puts some
Even
muscle
if
on
he
like
only
that,
weighs like if he gets up to like 240 to 250, that's all he really needs.
oh for
Like,
sure
and
he'd be
he would be
chilling,
bullying people because he's like 212 or like maybe 220 at max. But
something
like,
like
think
that. I
about
know he's
that.
put on a little bit of weight since
He
the
adds like
draft.
30 to his frame.
Yeah, no,
He'd be he'd be a beast.
and yeah, if he's moving the way he does and then puts on some muscle, like he'd be ridiculous.
One of the most unstoppable for sure.
It'd be it'd be nuts to see, man.
So him and Chet, these two towers, man.
Well, yeah,
They're
and then
shooting
Chet too. Like
threes
Chet puts
or
on some
spin
muscle.
jumpers. Like they got the handle.
These guys are
They
gonna be
blocking
ridiculous.
shots.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
these guys will be
We're in a different
ridiculous one
league now.
day. Yeah, that's for sure. Um, yeah, I don't got much else. Oh, shout out to.
Last point for me.
Oh, go
Then
ahead.
I don't know what you got.
I was gonna say
No, you got it.
shout out to
Mine's a little longer.
Joker. Shout out to Joker for that game winner the other night. That half court heave that he threw up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was
What was that?
something.
39 feet or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And he's
He just chucked it. And
I
his celebration after was
love
hilarious
it.
too.
It's so funny.
Nah, he's
It
funny
looks
to
so
watch.
effortless, like for some of those shots. But yeah, no, last point. Celtics beat the T Wolves in OT last night, both top of each conference for them.
Mhm.
And the T Wolves needed it more, to be honest. And
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
really, what run was Tatum and Jalen Brown. They both went crazy. Tatum had 45, 6 for 11 from three. Brown had 35, 30 at 35, 11, 4 for 7 from three.
Boys is
And
hooping.
like, yeah, for sure. It really, but I looked at it, the box score, it was just them.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
no,
like, man, if you figure them out on defense, then it's like,
that's how the
I don't
Celtics
know. I know they
are.
have a lot of good role players, but
Yeah, that's
like
usually how
I'm
the
saying,
Celtics are. If they're on fire,
yeah,
they're gonna just feed those two the ball, and it's like, all right, let's just stop them, and no one else is gonna do anything because they're not shooting the ball tonight. But if everybody
no
else is
doubt.
on, it's like you don't even have to worry about those two because, like, yeah, there's games where it's like Al Horford, Derek White, and like Drew Holiday are going off, and you're just like, all right, what
Yeah,
the
no,
hell's
so you
happening
do
right
have to
now?
worry about their role players, but like if you can stop the main guys, like
Yeah, you can stop the other guys for sure.
you almost can. Yeah, and not only that, you can almost it's almost better to win games, I think, as long as you stop the two stars.
Well, yeah, I mean, and with Jalen Brown, I guess he's real inconsistent. So it's like, I mean, yeah, this is one night he had the
Oh yeah, he can
35
be
and
for
11, but
sure.
like, there's other nights he's gonna go
Yeah.
out there and just have like fucking five and go 0 for
So
18.
like six or
Like,
16 points, yeah, and he'll have like a
yeah,
lot
like,
of bad field goal. Because
so yeah,
no,
it's
Minnesota, they had a better, well-rounded effort. Like a lot of their players, like had like just hot. Like Ant had 29, but his shooting was kind of ineffective. So was Cat. Ant was he had 29, but he was 11 for 25 from field. At 25 points, he was 8 for 17. But
Yeah, I'm looking at like
They still
Nas
wish it was
Reed
Ben.
and yeah, like Nas Reed at
Yeah,
19, Kyle
19.
Anderson at
Kyle Anderson,
17.
17. Not only that, he had 8 rebounds and 5 assists too.
Yeah, he
So like
was.
maybe one of the he
Well, yeah,
could be
like
a potential like triple
Nas
double.
Reed,
Like
Nas Reed at a double double.
oh, Nas
He's.
Reed is
I
nice.
love Nas Reed. I've been watching that kid since he was
He's
in
one
high
of those
school.
centers where it's just insane. Like he's got a really good handle and he can spark that. Like
He
he's
played.
shooting deep.
He played high school ball with Ronaldo Segu. You know the kid that do the. He got that crazy hezzy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
play.
Sengun.
Yeah, they play high school ball together. I'm pretty, if I'm not mistaken, it was Nasri that he played ball with. Um, so yeah, I've
Yeah,
been watching.
Nas
I
Reed
know I've been
is
watching
nice.
Nasri since he was in high school for sure. I've seen him for sure, and I'm pretty sure that's who he played with. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, I know. Yeah, he's been nice for a while. I know he went going into college. I was figured he would be a good player, and then once he got to the league, he's
no,
definitely
he's
starting to
definitely an
develop.
underrated center.
That's for sure. He's that yeah, and he's coming to his own too. I definitely didn't expect him to be this well rounded, like this decent of a player in the league as he is right
Oh yeah,
now.
no, he's like a legit like 3 level like threat type stuff. I remember
Yeah.
Luca tried guarding him on one play, and Nas had a spin, and it was so
No, yeah,
disgusting.
he
He
got
did
like
a
a sneaky
spin,
little
he just
back.
went around him.
Yeah, he got a
Yeah,
sneaky little back
got
for
a handle
sure.
at that size.
That's for sure. Um but yeah, no, that's nice to
That's
see the two top teams going at
that's it
it.
for me. That's
That's
my
a solid
piece.
little game. Um yeah, I don't
Oh
got
yeah,
much
no,
else.
top two in the each conference. It was a good game. It was a good game for sure.
I don't got much else. I know.
But
Only
yeah,
other
that's it for me. That's all I got.
only other thing is Ben Simmons still sitting out. I'm fucking bum.
I was gonna say that earlier. I forgot. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, no, I just
That
scroll past it right now
it
and
says
it's
back, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for whatever reason. I'm just gonna say he is in pain, but it's like, god damn, dude.
he's played 48 games
Come on,
and
man.
missed 153 games in over 3 seasons. I'm good.
And he's still, and it's so sad. He's just getting a free trip to Paris,
Right,
and
like
like
he's
he's
just
just
yeah, he literally just gets
hanging
paid
out.
this money to like go watch basketball games. Like I could do that.
Yep.
You want me to be Ben Simmons? You pay me to watch the basketball
Sign me
game.
up, Brooklyn.
I bet you I
I
could
might
coach.
even play if you
You
want.
want me to coach? Right? Like you need somebody to play. I'll suit up. You want me to play?
I'll
I
be a
give you
dick boy.
some
I'll sit there all
minutes.
game.
I give you some. You want me to knock? I can knock down the shot. You need an
I'll
assist.
shoot over those.
I could. Ben Simmons likes to pass the ball, right? He don't like to shoot it. I could pass the ball. You need somebody to pass it. Y'all got Michael Bridges over there, Cam Johnson. You know how fucking much I would love to pass the ball to Cam Johnson and watch him knock down a three. Sign me up.
So I get my own celebration started.
Are you kidding me? I'd be on the. Oh my god! I start rolling down the court. Yeah, I don't know. Son, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with the man. I don't know if he's gonna be in the league much longer.
Shaking my head.
But yeah, I had to bring that up just because let's scroll past it.
No, I'm glad you did because I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that was. I can't believe he's still sitting out. He's played 6 games this season and he
He's
sat out
still playing
31.
Warzone.
Literally, yeah, that's all he do, bro.
He's
Is play
just sitting there
Warzone.
playing Call of
He's
Duty.
playing Warzone, smoking weed. God damn it, Ben Simmons, you just
I
like
could do that.
us. He really is just like us. I can be Ben Simmons. We are Ben Simmons already. We are Ben Simmons.
Oh,
We're Ben Simmons.
shout out to Wiz Khalifa. I got a little thing right there.
Hey, shout out to Wiz. I got my bong over there.
Want to sponsor us?
Hey, Wiz gonna sponsor? Hey, kid, they got kicked.
Nah,
Hey,
that'd be great. That'd
I
be a
gotta
great
add.
sponsor.
I gotta add because my parents be shopping at dispensaries, so they be doing some shit. I be
So
on the
I'll throw it
websites and
up.
shit.
I'll wear a
Apparently,
hoodie. I'll wear merch. I'll do anything.
I gotta add. They got KK in the PA now. So send us
Yeah.
some over. Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up,
I mean,
cuz?
we're a basketball podcast, but
So what? We get
Stay
sponsored
high,
by
my
weed
friends.
company. What you say? We sponsored by whatever. You want sponsors? You let us know. You let us know.
so I'll write the contract right now.
Damn right. I'll sign the contract. You just
We're
send it
just
over.
babbling
I
at
ain't
this
even gonna
point.
read
This is
it.
hilarious.
I ain't even gonna read the contract. I'm just gonna sign it.
He said, "I want my money."
If I see free weed and money, sign. That's it. That's all we need.
$2 for $1, baby.
$2 for $1. We some potheads. But we know basketball. We love basketball. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all being here.
If you made it through this far, we do love y'all.
For sure. We love y'all. Make sure you follow, like, comment, subscribe, wherever the hell you watching, podcast platforms, YouTube, do all the good, do all of that. 5-star reviews.
So show some love in whatever way you can.
Share it to with your
We
grandmama,
much
your
appreciate it, people.
moms, your dad, your brother, your sister. Share with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your aunts, your uncles. Tell your pastor to watch this damn podcast.
Scream it down the hall.
Don't tell your pastor to watch this podcast. Don't tell your pastor to watch this podcast. If your pastor like hoop, he could watch this podcast.
Crazy.
Sorry, I just thought pastor because I remember watching Stephen A. Smith go off yesterday. He said something about his pastor. Tell Stephen A. Smith to watch this podcast. Tell Stephen A. Smith we want him as a guest on this podcast. If y'all got connections to Stephen A. Smith, let him know.
That'd be so funny.
But other than that, we out. We're gonna start having guests on soon. Don't worry. But yeah, $2 for $1 out.
2024 is gonna be the year of consistency. We're gonna try to get a schedule going eventually. We're getting right. We're gonna get something. We'll get something down.
We getting right. We getting right.
All right, peoples.
But other than that, we out. We love y'all.
You're
$2 for $1 out.
Peace.
Peace.